So this was sent to me, and of course, I would only ever cover this for views, and I'm just being honest. I am a sellout. I'm a corporate hack. I'm a shitlib, but at least I'm an honest one. I'm gonna tell you, MSDNC actually sent me a paycheck that said that I have to fill a quota where I have to talk about certain kinds of YouTubers and streamers at least 3 times a week. And then so someone sent me this. I'm doing it for the views. I'm doing it for the money. But here is Jackson Hinkle with a new theory. Jackson Hinkle is now going to tell us why the Squad are actually fascists. And I was sent to this. I have not seen the whole clip, but I was guaranteed that it was juicy.
Are Democrats the new fascists with their COVID concentration camps? I think that, as I've said before, and I literally got...
Now, first of all, I would like to say COVID concentration camps do not exist. That is not a thing, okay? Like that, I don't know what that means, right? But that's not a thing that exists. But there are actually concentration camps in this country. They're at the border and other areas that are working with Border Patrol. There's actually hundreds of these camps in this country. Remember last president, everyone was making a big deal about them. Then Joe Biden ramped them up, and now no one cares about them anymore. Those are concentration camps. That's correct. But let's see how he ties this into the Squad.
It went semi-viral on Twitter when I said it, but I stand by it 100%. I said that fascism in the United States will come from progressive, woke circles, like the Squad, for example. I truly believe this is just further proof of that, This is just further proof of that. So, yeah, I think it will. I think it is already, right?
I wish this clip went a little bit longer, I'm going to be honest. But, okay. So, fascism is not coming from the Republicans, right? The party that literally tried to overthrow the U.S. Constitution literally a year ago, right? They violently stormed the Capitol trying to execute Democratic politicians and their own Republican vice president to install a dictator. Those, fascists running through the streets, neo-Nazis, bear-macing people, going to these life marches and just beating the shit out of people, targeting people that don't have white skin on the streets of New York City, right? Marching with tiki torches, right? Those, they're fine. They're very fine people. But the real fascists are actually the Democrats, but not just not Joe Biden, right? Not Joe Biden having, border camps, right? That's fine, right? Because now... One of the things here is that Jackson Hinkle, Jimmy Dore, and the rest of these weirdos are now in lockstep with Joe Biden's COVID policy, right? They're all pretending that COVID is no big deal and that kind of stuff, which is exactly what Joe Biden's doing. So they can no longer criticize Joe Biden on that angle. So it's not those kinds of Democrats. It's not the corporate Democrats that are fine with that kind of stuff. It's the progressive Democrats that have no power. Those are the ones that are the real fascists, the ones that have no power. Isn't that really interesting? Isn't it really interesting that these people's all of their arguments are in lockstep with corporate Democrats, right? Corporate Democrats always want to attack the Squad, ostensibly from the left. That's all this is. Is oh, look, the Squad is anti-Semitic because they care about Palestinian children being bombed and massacred, right? So that makes them anti-Semitic all of a sudden, right? So these people are just doing literally the exact same policy of corporate Democrats, but with a different angle. You've got fucking AIPAC that calls Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar anti-Semitic for stupid shit. You've got fucking Jackson Hinkle that says that they're fascists because ? I would love to see more of this if anyone could track it down, or if Jackson would like to have another conversation. I'd love to see more of that theory. But it's a very interesting one. And again, there is no such thing as a COVID concentration camp. That doesn't exist. That's made up. So there you go, folks. I met my quota. My MSDNC check should be hitting my bank account any minute. Gonna buy more Bitcoin with that shit. Yeah, I've got this really bad knot in my hair right now. I've got this it's really bad.